because I got a company event. Come back at 6.
There you go.
Oh my God. And I got a breakout running back game, bro.
Wow. To make his ass a fucking X Factor.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Patriots at 0-5. Just a dismal start to the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this one
down because my safeties ain't coming down, bro.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Straight ahead running. Here's Samuels. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
throwing quickly. That's caught by Brown out wide.
Why did my fucking corner dive?
Tackles made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Slot man moves right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some determined running there.
Yeah,
way down to the 12-yard line.
We've been killed on that run right now.
9 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground.
Yeah, he's killing me with that run.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all
Oh, pick that, bro!
It looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
You keep running that Yearwood play. I'm already on that shit.
The football here as the ball will come out.
You ran that Michael Yearwood.
That is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense
Everybody running that shit now.
Interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know
the U trips with the whip route and a receiver coming over the top.
Because you can't totally shy away from throwing
Yeah.
the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So after the INT, it's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Got me with that blitz because my guys don't want to hold it down.
Here on first down on the sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms. That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked touchdown Falcons. Albert O, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
I'm going to have to play him a certain way the way he blitzing, man. He like to blitz a lot.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It'll be hot reads all game if you want to do that.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm definitely looking for that crosser right there, bro.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Nothing open.
I threw it away. That shit was crazy.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
I'm about to start picking this shit up.
It's 3rd and goal.
He using the blitzer.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Yeah.
And the
We'll take that. He was playing a nice coverage. He was using that blitzer.
3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string?
Gotta make that tackle. What the fuck? Gotta make that tackle, Rook. You lined up right there. You squared them up. Got to make that fucking tackle.
Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
No, my niggas is not around the ball.
75 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Not around the ball right now.
Aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to
I don't like that matchup. Why the fuck?
Stop moving.
The slot man in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Everybody got that. He got that. Okay. Everybody run that shit.
If he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The running lanes have definitely not been
short week
in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault.
Yeah.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. He finds his man complete. That's Chambers.
He's going after the running back.
Have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Trying to strip.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Allen. Open man layup. It's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And complete with a clock showing 18 seconds now.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Fucking shit stuff.
To the air, Allen. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. CeeDee Lamb, 65 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done.
Oh, bro, come on. You coming off that edge and you just getting ran off.
Drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 110 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15
I think so, bro.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple.
I guess when you 0-5, you don't care. You just break the rules.
Continue to go in that direction.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10
Yep.
at the 46. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
So he motion snapping him to try to get him open.
That's because really there hasn't been any.
I didn't know that. Yeah, he motion snapping him to try to get him open.
Around the NFL, they all say the exact same
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, I guess.
It's hard to execute against them.
That's crazy. But I mean, look, motion snapping's allowed, man. Have at it, man.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Pats have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something.
Who the fuck is getting through like that?
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, bro.
Here's Allen. And he goes down.
O-line, running back not blocking. That's crazy.
This is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd.
All right, come on, RB.
Go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
We can make this one pretty simple. Lock up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And only able to get.
You're not getting that controller.
Stopped at the 30.
All right, so what you need?
That's the
Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, shit.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, fuck, bro. Overthrows him in the clutch.
It's been a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down
That was
there
dead right. That was wide open.
really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
33
Dang,
yards
bro.
is the distance on the punt there. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how
Illegal
much fun is it for
contact?
coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail
Wow.
it from long distance. Now the hard
They
part
on that
is, as
shit.
an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown. Marquise Brown, 56 yards. And the Patriots use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Got a mismatch.
The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Finding space at the 40. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On play action, Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop it right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there.
Yeah.
They know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He is on the field. Yeah. Outside, yeah.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And that's going to be good for
Yo, what the fuck? Where are my guys at?
Falcons 14. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Are you serious, Madden? Come on.
On first down.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I knew this was a trap game because they're giving him the home field advantage because of this shit, because he's 0-5. They are giving him the shit, bro. Get out of here, bro. That's fucking crazy. That whole run, we was all over this guy.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
We're not getting through.
First and goal, he couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
What an outstanding drive.
They gave this guy the whole momentum because of his 0-5 start.
With a whole lot of time on the clock.
I knew when they told me avoid the trap game, I knew they was going to give him this extra shit. Crazy.
But he can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
All of that to throw that Josh Allen. Come on, bro. That's a lot of time off the clock for that.
And ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
That's retarded.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Allen.
Oh, Lord.
It's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if in it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they set it up that way.
Well, somebody lit a fire.
You know, it was a trap game. It was like telling me avoid the trap game. I knew they was going to slice his ass up. Like this boy was he was getting runs that just didn't even make no fucking sense.
You know what the
That
best
boy was
adjustments usually
just getting all kinds of crazy
just
runs, bro.
executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds.
Look at
You
that
have to
run,
make
bro. That
wholesale
last run was
changes.
just
have to do
stupid.
a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you, man.
So for the Patriots, it'll
Yes,
be
sir.
a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week.